Hello, welcome friends. Welcome to Relevant GRC. My name is Nathaniel Kono. In today's video, we will learn how to create an SSH in GitLab. What are we going to learn today? We will be learning what is SSH key and how to set it up. So let's get started. SSH stands for Secure Shell. It is a secure communication protocol. What at all is SSH? SSH is used for one thing, which is authentication. So this authentication helps you to connect to GitLab server without using your username and password. So SSH here is a secure way for your computer to prove your identity to GitLab. Here, you can push or pull code safely without typing your username and password all the time. Why do people use SSH in GitLab? We use SSH in GitLab for several reasons. Security is one of them. Convenience, automation, and compliance. What do we mean by security? We are talking about strong and safer password. What do we mean by convenience? We are looking at no need to enter your username and password each and every time you log out or log in, or whenever you want to push a code into the environment. Now, it also helps in the automation into your CI/CD pipelines, your scripts, and all jobs that you want to do in GitLab. Where does the compliance come in? In ISO 27000 and other frameworks, you are required to have authentication in place. Some would say MFA, some would say SSO, some would say secure password. So here, you are meeting that regulatory standard. You are making sure that you are complying with all those requirements that has been stated by these standards. So let's look at how to set up SSH in GitLab. Step 1, you need to generate a key on your machine. So if you are on Mac, you need to go to the terminal, and then if you are on Windows, you could use PuTTY or Git Bash on Windows machine. So what is the code that we need to enter in Mac? As I'm using Mac, for the key to be generated is SSH-keygen. So let's look at it. So now let's go to our terminal and then run this command SSH-keygen. So here you could see it is storing the file at user relevant grc SSH. So all that we need to do is that we need to enter yes. So you could see the location, and then you can now just press enter. Then it tells you enter paraphrase for your keygen again. Then you can press enter again, press enter, and then you could see now the key has been stored over there. So now you could see that the SSH key has been created in here. So now you could see the key has been created in here in my stored users account. So once the SSH key has been created, now you will need to go to your GitLab account and then input the SSH key. So let's go to your GitLab account. So in your GitLab account, you could see it tells me that you can add your SSH and it's giving you a reminder. But one thing I want you to know, for you to do it better, I want you to go into your profile. So you can see here, you have your profile here, and then you can edit your profile. So once you edit your profile, you could see once you scroll down, you will see the SSH in here. Also in the tabs here, you see SSH key. So you can then type SSH key. So now you could see there is no SSH key with access to your account in here. So now we need to add a new SSH. So you could see it says that add new key. So what we are going to do is that we are going to click on add our new key, and then we are going to copy the SSH key that we stored in the Mac in here. So once we open, we then copy all the SSH. Once we open and then paste the key in here. Once we paste the key in here, we can then give it a title. So we can change it and give it a title. So I will just say admin key 1, and then we can then add our key. So once you add the key, you will see it is correctly enabled in here. And then you will see now we do have our SSH key added in here. So we can then go back to our profile and then go into our account and see. Let's refresh the page. So now you see it says your account is authenticated with SSO. To push or pull HTTP to Git using this account, you can set up a password or personal use. As you can see, we have now done it already. So now we do not need the SSH key. That's why you're no longer seeing the SSH key in here. So in our next video, we'll be tackling the main key thing that a GRC analyst should be able to understand, which is compliance as code, and how you could be able to add compliance pieces in your GitHub environment, so that compliance does not become an afterthought, but rather compliance is embedded in the code and then would help the smooth running of compliance in a GitLab environment. So see you in the next video. So if you like this video, so do let me know if this is a different video from what you've been seeing in the comment section. As always, my name is Nathaniel Kono. Please do subscribe to this channel, press the bell notification, and then give us a like so that you do not miss our future videos.